Black man, I'm talking to you, yeah, you. Shout out to all y'all brothers, white collar brothers, blue collar brothers, street niggas, you know what it is. Black men, I got a topic that I want to discuss with you brothers right now, simping and the difference. A lot of you brothers don't really understand what the difference is and where these things come from. So let me get right into that. Black men, first of all, as you brothers do know, simp is short for simpleton, but that's loosely connected to the same thing, which is sap, lame, sucker. You know what I'm saying? All of those, things that women, you know what I'm saying, or men, euphemisms to identify a guy who is weak and does not have control and allows a woman of extremely low frequency, you know what I mean, to run or dictate his comings and goings. Dig this here, black man story time. I went to back home to Detroit, several years ago, and I had my man's pick me up. His girl was driving. I give him some gas money. I didn't want to give it to her because I'm always funny about that. I don't like giving another man's money, another man's woman money. I just think it sends the wrong signal. We get to the gas station, it's raining. We get up there, black man, she gets out the car, she goes in. I'm like, man, you ain't gonna go in? You know what I'm saying? He like, man, no, she straight. She come back, she pumped the gas in the rain. I'm hot at this point. I'm like, man, I know for a fact you was taught better than this because I've been knowing this guy long time. You know what I'm saying? His mother and father grew up with one another. You know what I'm saying? He was raised in the house with both parents. I was pissed. I'm like, man, how could you have your woman get out in the rain in a dangerous city or any place and pump gas? I was hot. Long story short, we get into it about that. Haven't talked to him since. Why do I say this, black man? Because these are the things that we have to work on, and we have to understand that there's a difference between simping and being a gentleman. Black men, you don't let your woman get out and pump no gas. And if you just meeting her, she shouldn't even want to do that. And first of all, you have to find your woman that has that she holds herself to a certain standard. Now that doesn't mean, brothers, when she's talking about you taking care of her, these are the things she should be discussing. These are the things she should be, these are the gestures you should be doing. I've seen brothers walk with their woman on the wrong side of the street. I've seen black men walk with their sister, walk with a woman, on the street side. Your woman should always be to the inside of you. If she's on the outside of you, it means she for advertising, that means she hoeing. Extremely important, brothers, you understand these things. It's extremely important that all moments be used as teachable moments for black men and the edification. Extremely important, black men, that we discuss these things, and extremely important that we work on these things. We have to do it, black men, because in the end, this is how we create value and character. A lot of you brothers may not know certain things, and that's why it's important for me to bring these things to you so you brothers can start to recognize these things, assess them, and pay attention. When you brothers pick a woman up, make sure you get the sister's door. Make sure you open her door. Make sure you sit with your back to the door so that way you can pay attention to things. These are things that she should be receptive to. These are things she should be appreciative to. And if she's not, then she just isn't that quality of a woman. So that means you should be getting rid of her right then. You know what I'm saying? If she doesn't appreciate these things that you're showing her, then that means she won't appreciate nothing big. She should be able to recognize these things in you and see them in you and say, this guy has some class about himself. He has been groomed well. And these things, black men, are small, but they are things nonetheless. And I've always told black men this. If we don't pay attention to the small things, we can never get to the bigger things, nor can we in any way, nor do we deserve to. You know what I'm saying? Let's just be honest, black man. We all know that if you can't handle a check where you make $400 a week and manage that properly in order to get through the week, through the month, and through the year, there's absolutely no way you could deal with 400 million. There's just no way. And all statistics show that. So it's extremely important, black men, that once again, we deal with the small things and we don't equate simping with being a gentleman, because there are some women out here, excuse me, black men, who are worthy of this sort of treatment, and who hold themselves in high esteem. And there's nothing wrong with that, black man. We have to understand that simping is when you playing yourself. You know what I'm saying? And that's not playing yourself. And if she think you're playing yourself because of that, then something is wrong with her. That's not something that's wrong with you. And once again, you shouldn't be dealing with a woman who operates on a low frequency like that anyway. All right, black man. So I'm over my time. Awesome, said it and you know. So be it.